preference on swearing the witnesses or not?
My intention is not to.
So that's fine. Mr. Pinto, when did you start your career with the Department of Corrections?
1986 at SCI Brockfield.
And prior to starting with the Department of Corrections, what did you do before then?
I served in the United States Air Force.
How long did you serve in the Air Force?
4 years.
Why did you decide to apply and work for the Department of Corrections?
Well, my family lived in Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania, so I came back to the family. When I came back, I got involved in taking civil service tests and was immediately hired as a SEAL.
Okay. And during your career in the Department of Corrections, what has been your involvement with the Pennsylvania State Correctional Officers Association?
I actually was part of the main crew that decertified asked me to help set up the PSCOA. I served 9 years as the Eastern Region Vice President before electing to run for President of the association.
In your involvement with the decertification efforts of ASME, why did that get started? Why did you get involved in that?
Well, it got started for one of the reasons that Mr. Lightman talked about. ASME was a group made up of many different state employees. One thing that I hope you learn in our 5 days is that this bargaining unit is very unique. They have very unique problems, and they have very unique needs.
In your involvement in the decertification efforts, did you believe that there was adequate representation prior to PSCOA getting involved?
No, I didn't.
Were there any factors that you thought led to that conclusion?
Well, it was just year after year the contracts would come back and they addressed issues that weren't meeting the core issues of corrections officers.
And you were part of a very large unit with the Commonwealth on correctional officers and H-1 members who were with ASME?
Yes.
Now, I'd like to get into some other areas of your testimony. We are going to now give the panel a good idea of some of the facilities, all of the facilities throughout the state, the bargaining unit demographics, the bargaining unit jobs, and some of the core issues that PSCOA faces. Could you describe for the panel the facilities of DLC?
Yes, we currently have 27 state correctional institutions throughout the state via the map or the PowerPoint. We have 14 community correction centers, which is a very important part of this whole future of corrections. We have 2 DPW facilities which house the insane inmates waiting to go to trial. And
What
then
do we
we
say, DPW?
Department of Public Welfare runs the hospitals.
Okay, so you've got employees who are there as well as the Department of Corrections.
Yes. And 1 training academy.
So let's now talk about the facilities that the H-1 members work at on a daily basis. You talked about the SCIs, the community centers, the boot camp, and the forensic units. What does this slide now show?
This is a percentage of where our bargaining unit works. And I did forget to mention that we have 1 boot camp in the state.
Okay. some of the facilities that you work at, that our members work at.
Okay. First one you're gonna see, this is SCI Albion. Inmate population is 2,300. The capacity is 1,900. As you see up there, you have a staff of 378 H-1 members. Of that 378, we have 258 CO1s and we have 47 CO2s for a total of 305 COs.
And CO2s, Roy, what's their relationship to CO1s?
The CO2s are lead workers. They are the sergeants that lead. And those numbers, they don't look that bad, but when you consider, you gotta keep in mind that we have 3 shifts that have to be manned 24/7. We're a 24/7 operation. Our basic shifts are 6 to 2, 2 to 10, 10 to 6. We have some 8 to 4 shifts. We have some 7 to 3 shifts as well. And then our culinary department works an even odder shift. And you'll be hearing from them on their hours. I just don't quote what they are because they change.
Now, the capacity in the current census levels at SCI Albion, we see that it's 400 over capacity.
Correct.
Is that unique to Albion?
No, that's a pretty common thing that you'll see throughout all of them.
Okay.
When you take the 305 COs and you divide it between those 3 core shifts, it breaks down to 101 per shift. And that number actually has to be reduced because everybody is entitled to off days throughout the week. So what it breaks down to is about 66 officers on shift. And that ratio of 35 to 1. And that's being real generous because some people work in an area that has few inmates in it, while another guy may be stuck in a housing unit with 200.
Now, next we have Cambridge Springs.
Okay, Cambridge Springs has a total of 202 H-1 staff, 148 CO1s, 18 sergeants. As you see, they're a little bit below their capacity, which is real rare. They're probably one of the few that's below their capacity. That is a female institution. We currently have 2 of those in the state, SCI Muncie and Cambridge Springs.
Are all the guards a female institution females?
No. No. We have a mixture of male and female in every institution. Their numbers break down to about 37 on shift for those 800 inmates. So they make up about 4% of the population when they're on shift. The next institution, this is SCI Mercer. Total staff 293. CO1s 218, 29 sergeants. Capacity is for 1,360. Current census is 1,435. They average about 54 COs on shift to 1,435 inmates.
Now, just to clarify, when you say CO, sorry, does that figure include CO1 and CO2?
Yes, CO1, CO2. The next facility is SCI Pittsburgh, total staff of 377, 276 CO1s, 41 CO2s. Inmate population is 1633, the capacity is for 1,500. That breaks down to about 70 per shift to the 1633. Once again, about 4%. SCI Fayette is one of our newer prototypicals. It's staffed with 478 H-1, 343 CO1s, 56 sergeants. Inmate population is 2,059. Their capacity is 2,018. First shift about 88, same 4% ratio. SCI Green started out as was our one maximum security institution. They house the worst of the worst. They have 515 staff members, 384 CO1s, 62 sergeants. Their current population is 1774. They were built to house 1720. That's about 98 per shift. They have a 5% ratio. SCI Forest has a total of 427 H-1 members, 308 CO1s, 54 sergeants, inmate population of 2,287. They were built to house 2,054. They're down to 3%. SCI Pine Grove has a total of 264 staff, 187 CO1s, 28 CO2s. Current population is 808. Capacity was for 786. This institution was set up to be a juvenile facility, so the younger offenders,
Is it still?
they house most of the younger offenders. They have about a 5% ratio. Next is SCI Greensburg. Total staff 259, 196 CO1s, 28 CO2s. Current populations 934, capacity for 800. Once again, 5%.